Hi everybody, welcome to my latest live video. In this live video, we're just going to be hanging out, just a general hangout, wee bit of laughter and banter. And if you have any questions for any of us, please work away. But this is just a general hangout with everybody, and it'd be good to see you all. So, with me today is Tommy and Tracy. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Would you like to explain to everybody what your channel's about and how you got started?
Please don't ask questions, though.
I'm sure most people know.
Okay.
What our channel's about? Oh, well, to put it nicely, I don't know if Howard Stern and Reselling had a baby. That's like the nicest way to put it, I guess.
And the baby wasn't quite right in the head.
Yeah, and the baby came out like maybe with thong damage from pulling its head out or something. Yeah. I don't know.
But you feel really sorry for it, so you give it lots of attention. I don't know. That's a good description, Tommy. Good job.
I guess. Yeah, so people over there probably don't get it.
Let's see who's coming first. Susie's on first. Hi, Susie.
Oh, hi, Susie.
I'm awake, Susie.
He's awake.
You beat me here. What's up with that? You're always late, and you beat me in here.
Hi, Tim. There's Stu. Hi, Stu Mandrick. Hi, Greg. Hi, Josh. Good to see you, Josh. Hope you're well, mate. Hello, Matt, Phoenix Flippers. And who else is in? Oh, there's Andrew. Hi, Andrew. He says, hello, Apocalypse Survivors.
Hi,
Andrew has successfully survived the Corona, AIDS, hepatitis C virus or whatever he's had. I've seen.
It's not over yet, so hold on to your seat, Andrew.
There's Greg saying something there. David, who's your crazy guess?
No money. G.
Yeah, who's that up there? That crazy person.
Hello, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Hi, Gimbal.
Gimbal.
Who else is here? Moonlight Mula. Hello. Hi, Michelle. And hello, John Patty. Good to see you.
The world's biggest troll.
What's everybody up to today then?
You know, Stu Mandry is the world's biggest troll, right?
So
I like the trolls. They're my favorite.
So what's everybody up to today then?
Just getting started.
I've been up all morning working hard.
No, I don't even start lying. I hate liars.
Okay, I just woke up like 45 minutes ago, so we're all good here. Everything, it's a beautiful day so far.
Right.
Does everyone have toilet paper though? I do.
Yes.
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 All right, we're good then. And what can go wrong, right?
Well, a lot can go wrong because I've been informed by the wife that evidently I don't know how to wipe properly when she was just washing my boxers. So I guess then 4 a.m. toilet paper calls. I'm trying to be sparing with the toilet paper. So
that is way too much information.
Being a little too sparing, I guess, right?
I will never look at you the same. I swear.
I mean, I was tired. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I've done my shipping. That's all I've pretty much done. Listened to some YouTube today.
How many orders we got going out today, Tracy?
Only 6.
6 today. What would you tell me? If any sales in Grailed or anything, or Mercari?
I couldn't honestly tell you. I haven't looked yet. Yeah, but I know there was 2 or 3 on eBay last night before I went to bed. So
That's something then.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I put my my webcam up for sale late last night, like super late, and made sure I wasn't going to put it in a promotion or anything, and it sold before I woke up this morning.
And did you sell it for more than you paid for it?
Way more. Like after shipping, it's $180, and I think I paid $60 for it.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and I knew because in the morning I was gonna start my promoted, so I like put a Post-it note and everything saying, "Do not promote that damn camera." Because
all right, so now everybody say goodbye to Tracy. She will be going to jail for price gouging.
Yep.
Just so you know,
it's not an essential thing.
Hi, just me. And hello, Georgina.
Susie, I did not have to call him. He woke up on his own. He's growing up. Aren't you proud of your boy?
I didn't go to bed until like 6. I mean, and then I was going to get up at like 1, and then that 1 turned into 2, and
yeah.
Well, me myself, I've basically cleared out all the auction stuff that I had there over the last couple of weeks. The camera stuff. Now I've got nothing now, so I've just built up my balance in my PayPal, and I've put some money in reserve, ready to go from when all this goes over, so I can just get stuck in straight to the auction and start buying again. So I'm all well prepared for that.
Did you sell that barber coat?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
and I relisted it again. It's actually in one of my videos that I put out not so long ago. You'll see it.
Sorry.
He ended and relisted it.
And then relisted it. I done what you said, Tracy, and a lady bought it for me from England the next day. I only had it listed for 5 hours, and it was sold 120.
I think you've told me that. That's how my memory works. I'm sorry, David.
Okay. Yeah, 120.
How did you do on the whole auction? Did you make any money back on it?
Yes, I did. I made £15 profit.
Okay.
£365 sales, £15 profit.
After fees and everything.
After fees. Yeah. Even on my sales videos, I always say after fees, because then also because sometimes the fees can vary. Like I had £8.39 from the code on eBay fees, plus another £3 for the final value fee. So again, after fees, yes, that's what it was.
You didn't lose any money. Sometimes you can lose money on those things. So.
You can, yeah.
Has anyone looked at PayPal recently? Because I have my Grailed goes into a different PayPal account, and they're taking 10% in PayPal.
What? Okay, I was actually that's on my list of things to do today because I've not really looked at it.
So yeah,
Wait, PayPal's taking 10% and then Grail's taking their percent.
Well, it hits my PayPal and it says, whatever the sale price is, and then it's minuses 10%. So unless they're taking out the Grailed money out of PayPal, which seems kind of weird, like you would think they would take that first, right?
Yeah.
Because
I'll look at mine today.
Yeah, someone verify that because
I've only had 3 sales, and then I realized those 3 sales I haven't even tracked if it's gotten there or anything. I'm the worst reseller in the world.
Do you think maybe, Tommy, it's because PayPal know that they're going to lose their contract with eBay soon, and they're just doing everything they can?
That's Grailed.
Oh, is that Grailed? Is it?
Grailed, yeah, it's totally different, and they're not going to lose it now. eBay's announced they're going to keep it part of the.
Yeah, isn't it the 2021?
Yeah, they're going to keep. They can't. They're losing customers and sellers in droves. They can't get rid of PayPal. Old school people don't want to change. That you can't change people, and eBay,
especially with money process, it's really hard for people to change that.
Yeah, people just won't shop there. It's so much easier to just go somewhere else that takes PayPal. I mean, think about it. When you go anywhere to buy something with PayPal, you log in with your PayPal automatically because it's saved. Yeah. And you buy it. You don't have to put in your address, your payment information, nothing. It's gone. It's like seconds.
Okay. Patty says they take the Grailed money out.
Okay.
So they must just have a PayPal account that PayPal moves it over to.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you, Patty. Because Grailed, I think, is like 6% or something. And then PayPal would be the 3 whatever percent. So that would be. Okay. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I wish they would do like Mercari and just have it transferred to your bank account.
All right, that makes sense then. It's kind of weird. You'd think you would see like payment to Grailed or something show up, instead of it just.
Yeah.
There's Andre putting in the latest news.
What's the new poll? What poll are we working on now? Fittest reseller.
Of course, Stu Andrew will win.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting, though. Yeah. So that's what they're doing with Grailed at the minute.
I guess. Yeah, I just figured it out. I never paid attention before, and I just happened to catch it, and I was like, that seems a little weird.
I'm glad you brought that up. It's been on my mind. I'm like, how can I not go track what's going on with the Grailed money?
Yeah, I mean, I've only had 8 sales there myself.
Yeah, so. I'm not doing great over there, but it doesn't hurt.
Hi, Larry. Larry, if you changed your name a bit there.
Oh wow, is that like LL Cool J?
LL Cool J was taken. He had to use stash.
Okay.
Hi, Larry.
He's riding by with his booming system right now.
Yeah.
Waiting for Krillin to pop in here because he was in my last video. What do you say? Any minute about an hour you say about half an hour later you'll pop in.
Yeah.
Is he growing on Is he finally growing on everybody? Because it takes a while. I know.
Like a wart.
Because I didn't know how to take Krillin at first, just because of the drama in the YouTube world, and he was friendly with the people that hate on us, and. So we didn't know how to take him at first, but he's just a baby.
Yeah, I always liked him, though. It's not had any issues with him or anything like that. Those people don't like him. They're more judgy than we are.
He's like the little kid you just want to help cross the road,
I know.
He's scared he's going to get hit by a train.
He's the sweetest, I swear.
He is. He's so nice. He's really nice. He just don't. And I know he
don't
said
expect
something.
much out of him. Like he's not aware of what's going on, really. I don't think.
No. If someone didn't tell him about the coronavirus, he would never know. And we literally have to send him links to anyone that's live or whatever.
Oh, that was Brent. Traci, when you phoned him live, and then he answered. That was Brent. I watched the replay of that this morning. That video again. I watched it. Yeah.
He's hilarious. Has he grown on you, David? Because I know at first he said some things that kind of like upset you a little bit, but he doesn't know. He honestly doesn't know any better.
No.
He's unaware. So you kind of have to take the things that he say, just like a kid in 3rd grade.
Does anyone else ever wonder if Heavy Leslie know that she's known as Heavy Leslie?
Does anyone else wonder if Krillin is Heavy Leslie?
Damn! Now I have new thoughts to think about. Someone should message him. He should be here.
You may change the name on your phone instead of saying Rob, Heavy Leslie, Traci.
Okay, I will. Or there's no way I'd put Rob as a contact because I don't call him that. So.
No, it's so hard to call him Bobby or Rob or because I don't even know what his parents would call him because he goes by Bob's Blazers and Bulldogs or something on Instagram.
In bulldozers.
What is it? It's and
I don't know.
Something Blazers, isn't it? Blazers.
Yeah, Bob's Blazers, and he's got another word after it. Vintage. Is it vintage? Blazers,
vintage,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
So is he Bob or Rob? Because I see people call him Rob too. And
yeah, he's Rob. Rob, that's his real name. Rob.
Yeah.
Rob, yeah.
Yeah, it's Bob.
I'll be mad on behalf of Leslie.
I'm gonna message him.
That's funny. My 2 YouTube crushes, Kent and Krillin. I do not have a type. And you haven't even seen Kent before, and you have a crush. Kent's just got a brilliant personality. His personality is amazing.
Yeah, I've seen him typing before. Yeah, he's funny, isn't it?
We talk on the phone. We talked yesterday for like 45 minutes, and it's just hilarious.
Oh, I bet he'll be here in a minute. You can rely on him to come when he's summoned.
Even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. I think he would leave an estate sale just to come live. Honestly.
Yeah. It's that type of person, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle, no, you don't need to stick to Krillin. Stick with Krillin. You can do better than Krillin.
Yeah, I felt bad, David, that you asked us on because you did such a great job with Tim and Josie, and then I didn't want you to go downhill too fast. Then you asked us. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. No, I had it all planned anyway.
You didn't want the channel to grow too fast. You wanted to reel it back in.
Yeah.
Reel it back in, yeah.
I get you.
People see enough of us. They don't care to see us anymore.
Not at all.
Tim and Josie are a commodity right now.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just going to be Josie, and Tim will be out.
Yeah, Tim will stick with us.
I see he's up now to 885 subscribers. He was at 855 when he was on with me, so he's went up there quite a bit.
Yeah. He's got so much time, and that's the thing. Like, we do everything opposite of what you're supposed to do on YouTube. People come for knowledge, and we give zero knowledge. So it's
you're wrong. You do give knowledge. I mean,
but not on a consistent level where people are going to come and sit through a 7-hour marathon.
It's not rewatchable. That's for sure.
Nice to hear. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well.
He is.
Hope your toothaches got better.
I hope he's got his 50 listings done. We're going to have a meeting.
Then we'll have an AA meeting after that.
There we go.
But it's so bad, like the way YouTube is strangling streams right now. If you're not promoting it, we promoted the crap out of Tim and Josie coming over here, and so did other people. So it was so nice to see everyone show up. Without that, it's not getting out there. YouTube is strangling live streams right now.
I don't know what was happening with notifications. I used to get it in your main page, and then I had to go to the bell, and I was getting that. But it used to be you were getting your feed, but it wasn't happening.
Yeah, I just don't even. I like the nighttime on Tommy's, but I'm not going to do it live tomorrow like usual.
There's Kent there.
There's work to be done anyway. Like, why do it?
I just texted him. I texted him and Tank, and I was like, "We're live, boy." Because it's not going out. I know it's just not getting there to people.
Yeah,
people aren't going to change the way they surf YouTube, and if you don't see it in your feed, you got to go into your email or your notifications and find it. It's too much. Isaac the bartender is here.
I was trying to put that in a chat and I couldn't spell Isaac last night, so I just deleted it.
Who was Isaac the bartender?
He was from the Love Boat. Remember the Love Boat? Because I liked Isaac the best, and I'm like, I can't even spell Isaac. What?
Man, it's it said 3. It said 3. Yeah, 3 my time, Eastern time. It's on Eastern time, I think, is how, I guess. I don't know.
I know the time zones mess everything up. That's why I like the Instagram countdown.
And so we found I don't know, Tracy's got this new favorite channel. We're not sure what it is or who it is, but it's either a male or a female, one or the other.
It's a male,
or both.
It's a female is my guess.
And it's a train wreck.
It is a male because they said something about boing boing last night.
And somehow Kent found it last night. I don't know how he found it, and he said,
"Oh, he didn't find it through you."
No,
what?
I thought he found it through you.
No, no, he messaged me. He goes, "Hey, we're over here," and I'm like, "I love it. It's my 3rd time being in there."
And we were in there, and just and this person, whoever they are, whatever they are, is just. They just roll with the punches. Like, I mean,
they love trolls. They love trolls. And like Kent last night, he goes, "That's what makes this work." I'm like, "You're right. It is definitely."
And it's like, and even Kent was in there singing the Love Boat and stuff to her or him, and man, it was
my goodness.
Yeah, with the like 480 people in the chat or something. Crazy.
400 and some people live in this channel watching, and I think they're in like Vegas, which is amazing. And they keep up with the chat. Whoever they are can roll with that chat and not miss a beat. Like
they're really good, and they know a lot of the people in there. I think they might be like a performer in Vegas, is my guess. But
I think they're a performer, but maybe not inside, maybe outside.
But the first time we saw it, it was fun. But then the next day, or 2 days after something, you know how when one show stops, it pushes you right into a live. Usually if there's a live on, it pushed me right in, and he was walking all over Vegas live, and I'm like, it was a little scary, really. So I didn't watch too much that time. But what is the name? I can't remember.
It's Kelly. It's Rosie O'Kelly. Rosie O-Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that Irish, David?
Yeah.
Oh,
when there's no, it's not.
He was wearing a waist trainer last night. So he'd stand up and show it.
Yeah, Ken sent me that message too, and I was like, "How did you find that?" I said, "Did Tracy send that to you?" Because I didn't. I figured you sent it to him and thought he would have a good time, and I was like,
"He had a great time there, didn't he?"
He did.
Yeah.
He did. It's yeah. Can you put a link in, Ken or someone?
Yeah, Kent's moderator. Yeah.
I think they're gonna be live. Like, it sounded like they wanted to go live every night during this like isolation period. It sounded like, so I'll see y'all there.
What is?
I had never subbed to her till last night. I finally go, okay, if my friends are gonna show up over here too, I'm gonna sub.
It's like 3 a.m. and you're just working. You're desperate for live content, and it's just it's not even. Then you're like, this isn't desperate. This is just a train wreck waiting to happen. You just can't stop watching. It's hilarious.
I'll have to subscribe.
And at first you're like you're kind of like feel like you're joking around, like, or making fun, but then you're not at the end because that's what they want.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Krillin. Like, you're not making fun of it. It's like, it's love. It's a lot of love.
Yeah, they had 20. See, this is the thing, but they only had 24,000 subs, but they had like 400 live people in that chat, or like that's great. That's especially at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m., whatever time it was when sent that over. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and what, Vegas is like an hour earlier than me, 2 hours earlier than you, I think.
I think that's why we didn't see Tank all night. He was in there.
I think. Did you get all your shipping done?
He's alive, actually. He's alive.
He's in here?
Yeah, I saw a Tank picture. There he is. I can't click.
Poor Tommy hates to not drive. He's a terrible
person. I know. I tried to click on Tank. I'm like, there he is. Oh.
Yeah, can't do it.
She held the chat like Z.
Yeah.
Oh man. So how you doing, David? How's life on lockdown?
Yeah, not so bad. Yeah, I'm off work today and I'm off work tomorrow. So it's one of the reasons why I got this Hangout sorted, because it's like watching paint dry at the minute in the house. It's just no auction, no go-to anymore, because again, that was classed as a social gathering. So that's over. You heard in front of other resellers across the pond over in England. All the charity shops are closed. So basically everywhere that I sourced, it's all closed. So as I was saying to you both there, before it came on, that's why I've got money in reserve, ready to go. So when all this goes over, I can just ready to go, start buying again to auction and things like that.
Have you been looking at online auctions or anything?
No, there's all that's gone.
Man, can you imagine when everything opens back up? Like, it would be if everybody had body cams and could record the footage of people. There's going to be wars at thrift stores. People just blasting through the doors to get stuff. It's going to be insane.
Well, I've been looking. I was the idiot that thought I could like contact wholesale people during this time, but they're not really working either. So
I got an email from one of the ones I use over in England.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it because I think I want to go a different direction anyway. Hi, Larry.
Yeah.
I think his wife was, or his guest was confused yesterday when I called him Larry in his live.
Oh, Casey, Carolina Hustler.
Yeah, Casey was cool.
He's a good guy. So is. Yeah, I was speaking to him last week. He sells a lot of golf equipment and stuff. That's what I started off doing, selling golf equipment from around Ireland.
You did? Oh,
yeah, that's why I started off. Yeah.
He pulled it right out from his neighbor's feet. He's like, I don't understand why he's so mad. Well,
that neighbor's an idiot.
Well, yeah, his neighbor's going a little far, but I understand why he's mad. If I tell my neighbor not to tell the world about something and he goes and starts a YouTube channel, I'll probably...
But how to box a freaking bag? That's nothing. Like, who can figure that shit out? I'm sorry.
I know.
Really?
And that's the thing, like I said last night, it's like whenever you think you're the first to do something, it's been done like 1,000 times over.
You'd have to be an idiot not to figure out how to, find a box that works.
Well, most people don't even box them. Golf bags are thrown around.
Yeah.
They're like luggage. Do you box luggage?
No, I put a lawn bag on it. And
you put a lawn bag over a golf bag and you ship it. That's the best way to ship a golf bag. If it's a high-end leather one, maybe not, but
just or brand new or something, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, why would you need to box it? That's more weight.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly, and who else is in? Hi, Wendy. Yeah, I found when I was selling golf stuff from around our house, and it was stuff we had in our loft. There was golf equipment that my dad hadn't used. It was just gathering dust up in the loft, Tommy. So I found that Strixon golf balls here was Strixon. I found that Strixon golf balls, there was a hard ball and a soft ball. There was a blue box and a green box. They were selling for me £25 all day long straight away on eBay because it's a leisure sport. I think I seen you saying that somewhere to somebody in the chat somewhere. It's all year round. So there's
always somewhere warm. There's always somewhere warm. If you sell international, there's always someone playing golf. I sold Adidas golf pants like a month and a half ago, and they were listed for a week. I mean, and people buy early because it's like if you buy a lawn, like in the United States, like we have lawns, so we buy lawnmowers or pay someone to cut our lawn. The best time to buy a lawnmower is the winter here because people tank the price because they want to get rid of it. And then if you wait until spring, the prices go up. People want the money in the winter. So it's the same with golf. People try and buy golf stuff in the winter cheaper. They think it's going to be cheaper. In reality, it doesn't get down that much because you don't need to. It's going to sell. It's probably the fastest selling thing. If you list quality golf stuff, Ping, Titleist, anything like name brand, it's current. Unless it's a collectible, it's a different category. But current, it sells almost instant. There's no. I don't think I've ever sold anything other than iPhones that sell faster. That's probably the fastest.
Wow. I've tried looking. I only know to look for Scotty Cameron, and then I know those are faked a lot too. So I always walk away with no golf clubs.
they have serial numbers. So if you
see, I know nothing. Okay, that's good.
You can on the newer stuff.
Okay. Hey,
so good.
Oh, there's Shazad. Hi, Matt. How are you? 2 random guys. It used to be 3 random guys. That was the yesterday's morning video.
Yeah, Shazad is all. Shazad is the first 7-figure eBay seller that I know now.
I know.
The numbers are unreal, aren't they?
He's only made $12 profit, but
so
in 7 figures.
Yeah, he broke another ceiling today. What, 12? Was that it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable numbers. Yeah, doing a great job, Shazad, so you are.
Yeah,
I love the pictures of all the crap coming into his Pharmacy. I mean, just like everywhere. It's just pallets and cases and bags of packages to go out. It's incredible.
I know. I don't always respond, but I always look at them in awe and I just want to.
I don't respond because what do you say? Good job again.
Yeah, thanks for shitting on my day, Shazad.
Let me package my 3 items. Shut up.
Yeah, £7.50 profit, Shazad.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Yeah. If they're, even like some old vintage Titleist sets and stuff like that I've sold, they don't go crazy high, but you can still get $60-$80 sometimes for a set, starter sets. If a lot of people search for golf starter set. So if you find cheap starter sets, you can sell them. I mean, they sell, and you can sell them on Marketplace real easy. You have Facebook Marketplace, right? Or Gumtree?
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace, and where else have I got? Another one, that one up there, Spock, and Peter Ray uses that quite a bit. And there's Gumtree. Gumtree is there, the tree symbol.
Is Gumtree kind of dead now?
Gumtree is owned by eBay, right?
Yeah.
It's probably dead.
At the minute, Tracy, it is. Yeah, there's not as many people because, again, it's with the social distancing. It's hard to do that, when you're doing.
I know right now, but I'd heard people, I think, say like in the past that it was kind of.
It was, yeah, and then you had the likes of Depop coming along, and all these other apps, and then people started moving over to them,
and that's the thing. I cannot believe people oversee, because I'm sorry, but Grailed and Depop are just taking over. It seems Depop I haven't had as good of luck, but I don't buy for Depop. Yeah, Grailed is kind of more what I naturally buy for.
But they're both free to list on. Like, why wouldn't you list your stuff there? You can sell it internationally,
and they're worldwide. Anyone that takes PayPal can use Grailed and Depop as long as your country.
Especially like Australia, because they don't have another option. Like,
I see Drew. Look, Mom Hustling is definitely seems to be using them, and
his picture with his dog for Depop. He's going to make Depop work for him, I think, because he's that kind of guy that will take the right pictures.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
eBay always wants something. How about eBay buys it and gives it away?
Yeah.
Hi, Chris. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, Callaway.
You should price gouge them.
Yeah, I know, right? Mm-hmm. It's so funny. Like, they'll message Shazad and say, hey, we want to put you on the front page, make you a front page seller, which is the best exposure you can get. They'll give him like 0.5% or 1% discount, but want him to drop his price 20%. Where's the math at? I mean,
it's so rude.
It's like they always want from people. It's so crazy.
I even found in the past as well. I found that if you can get hold of FootJoy, golf shoes, FootJoy. That's a brand one there to sell. FootJoy.
Even I just sold. I had one jacket that it was hard to move, but it finally sold on a bundle. The guy bought a FootJoy and a Peter Millar bundle on Poshmark, and but I had another newer age jacket, FootJoy. It lasted 3 days, I think, and it was gone. And I accidentally put it in a sale. I do this a lot. Do you ever do that? I just put my whole store on a sale and forget that I need to just,
that's why I had to write a post-it note to tell me not to put the camera on sale.
Yeah, FootJoy is amazing, and even like vintage FootJoy is
it? I've only sold a few FootJoys.
Hi, Frankie's Finds. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I can't stand there at FootJoy. Yeah,
and I love finding the pink polos of it. A lot of brands, and I found one a FootJoy. It was really nice, and then it's got a big stain on the back. I missed. I'm like, God damn it! Because man, I don't know why men really like those pink polos though to go golfing in.
Yeah, pink seems to be very trendy with the male golfers at the minute, so it does.
I have one right now that I can't. It's not moving. I have an RLX one. Phoenix Live. That was Matt's BK vending. He changed his name.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
I'll never remember that. Why do you guys try to mess me over? You know how many times I've wanted to change my YouTube name, and I'm like, no, because I won't even remember what my name is.
That's why I moved everything back to my name, just because I couldn't think of anything that was good. So I just said, you know what?
Yeah, I think that's smart. And your other name is good, actually. But yeah, people know who you are, though. Like, half the people out there don't know I'm Traci, and you're just Tommy. It's good.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to take that out.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
So Frankie Fine says Governor Cuomo mentioned eBay today. As what?
To shop on, maybe.
Here.
You mean screw his 12,000?
I love it.
I got there for £45.
I love Zahir, man. That's one person I can never get enough of.
Yeah, it's a really nice guy. Hi, Carl. Good to see you, mate.
Oh man, yeah, he had to do 10% off to get on the front page, and they were going to offer him like a percent or something, or so he's going to lose 9. And he's making a lot, but he's not doing what we do, hundreds of percent ROI. He's working on wholesale ROI, which is much slimmer. 10% off to him is probably huge. Like that's probably ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
He must remember. We always tease him that he's got. Have you ever heard us tease him and say he's got like explosive collars hooked to the legs of his employees, and when they try and get away, he just blows them off?
You'll be on the phone with him, and you'll hear something like his phone vibrating. He's like, "Oh, I had to shock someone."
Oh man. So they had good press, huh? The American press, for some reason, treats eBay with really delicate hands. It's really weird. And there's a reason that I was told, and I have to go back and look. Someone told me there's a person behind it all, and I need to find out who that is.
Yeah, Carl's not too far away from me. Yeah, that's not too far away from where I live. Yeah, I was telling you both before we start what's coming. Yeah, there we go. Oh. He's not too far away from me.
Oh, he's in Ireland as well?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ballycastle, is that how you say that?
Ballycastle, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that. I knew that was on the way. See, people are being silly and going out. And this is what happens. Stricter measures.
We have idiots here going to Goodwill and stuff. I mean, it's crazy.
Shut up, Tommy. I was the only one in there at first.
I mean, Jesus.
I was desperate. Whatever. If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it at the grocery store.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, going to Walmart's way worse, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Just the amount of people, and it's like I said when I was in there the other day, the kids in there just playing around, riding the scooters around and stuff.
I would not take my kids. There's no way.
Well, they're not kids; they're young adults that are old enough to drive, and they're just going there for a playground now. The cops need to be up in there,
Yeah, they do.
They really do.
Yeah.
Tracy, what stuff then did you get at the Goodwill then? Did you pick up anything good? Clothing? Want to show anybody?
I got 2 pair of Chacos. Have you ever seen Chacos?
No.
They've got a Vibram sole. They sell pretty good. Always look for the size right here. And okay. I can't even remember. These have a dot next to them. So it's normal. If it has a dash, it means it's wide. And it has an M for men. So that's where you find the size on those. I got quite a bit of stuff actually, but I have a few things sitting here. I've got Jack Rogers.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jack Rogers.
Well, that's nice in the back, the way the name's printed on the back.
They're known for their sandals, but I think these will do well. I didn't even look them up. And then I got to figure this stupid thing out. I don't know why I bought it.
Motorcycle helmet?
Yeah, I bought it because it had the mic attached.
I think she should totally wear it when she goes out shopping.
I think I'm gonna have to sanitize it and then I'll put it on for you. Yeah, that's all I have.
Totally see somebody in Walmart wearing that.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. And then I got some clothes, Lululemon stuff and whatnot.
She picked up some Corona. Picked up a case.
Yep.
What about you, Tommy? Have you got any clothing hauls you want to show anybody? You pick up anything yet? No.
Do you want to take your clothes off?
No.
Okay.
I haven't picked up anything, I don't think, at all. And since I got back from Mr. Buys a Lot, I don't need to. I can't list fast enough for what I have.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
There he is. I bet you did, man. I guarantee I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I heard everyone was getting slammed for that. And somebody said you would get slammed. I go, he backlogs, man.
Yeah.
There you go, Kevin. You're a moderator now. And Shazad, you're a moderator as well.
Yeah, Kevin's was that your last, is that all you had do you have more footage in the bank still, Kevin? I know you said you had a lot.
Hey,
Josh is still here. What's up, Josh?
Right, Josh?
I'm sure he has a ton backlog, but he can't put it out now.
There you go. There's your ad said. Found my new ceiling on eBay. Last 3 days, the variation in sales is less than £150. 12.5 cash. Oh well, 7-figure seller plunge.
It's crazy how they do.
I'm a $7 seller.
Oh, of course, he wants the Patreon. There it is.
Yep.
He can't super chat. You can super chat us and we'll give it to him.
He makes me rejoin every day.
Can I ban Z here?
Yeah. You can try.
I think, oh man.
A few, but they aren't very good. There's other stuff people can do for videos. I don't know. I don't put out videos consistently, so I don't care.
You can't worry about other people. You can't. If you stop, man, it's just like eBay. Your algorithm will tank.
That's true.
Just put it out.
You could start it with, saying that this is from this date or whatever, but they're still gonna, get the comments because people won't.
If people are not like smart enough to understand that, because he's going to tell you at some point. He tells you. I'm sure he puts it somewhere. I don't look that deep. You don't want those people watching anyway. I mean, honestly, you just don't want that. Those are not.
No,
that's not the people you want.
Yeah. There you go. Put out your winter stuff so there's like snow on the ground or something. Throw them off.
Get a fake snow machine out back.
Or just say you're doing it now. Like, just go with it. Go. This was yesterday. I'm out to hunt for Corona.
There's no Corona in Virginia. I like, it's a little different here, but Josh is like right outside of New York City, man. I would be more nervous up there. That's
it's right beside it all.
Yeah. And Krillin, and he's not far from Krillin.
I know, he hasn't even shown up or answered my message. Now I'm worried.
And a man needs to shine.
Yes, Susie. I said happy birthday to him on Facebook earlier.
That's right, Kevin's birthday. Happy birthday
today, yeah.
I meant to send
I didn't want to say anything because it's just another year older.
He's old.
His shed is coming on strong though. It looks good.
It's looking really, really good, isn't it?
Like, how can you not be a little jealous of that? It's really nice.
I'm not jealous. You don't have internet.
True. Never mind.
No, he's doing well. I thought of Kevin today. Actually, I was listening to Brian. Was it Brian G. Johnson or was it?
Yeah.
Was it? No, but I can't. I was listening to Daniel Battelle last night and Brian G. Johnson this morning, and one of them said only like 2 or 3% ever hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. 2 or 3% of all of YouTube.
That's crazy.
And I was just thinking, because Kevin was the most recent one that I've seen that we watch hit. And that's pretty impressive.
Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. Thanks, Andrew. It's all of our birthday.
Oh, God.
Hello, Amy's epic stuff for sale. I think it's the first time I've seen you here. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Hi, Amy.
No, but that's funny that him and Josh are, and they're probably like 2 of the most real American YouTubers that we have, like genuine, good to watch.
Yeah, good guys.
Hi,
Adrian.
Hey, Adrian. Tim's okay. He'll get there one day.
He will, yeah.
Tim's going to hit a point where he just grows rapidly. I see.
Yeah.
Because he's like in every genre almost. Like, he can fit in with this crowd. He can fit in with that crowd.
Yeah.
You'll have let's see. You can see like Commonwealth Picker and Suge Knight both watching him in the same channel.
Exactly. Yeah. Stuck in the dungeon with rabbits. Oh, he must be listing glass rabbits, I bet.
Man.
You got hit super early on. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And it's like I can't believe they're taking that word so serious. They're gonna let them travel still outside of New York. I know people keep yelling at me for saying that, but if you have the most cases and the most condensed, they're such a tight area. You can spread rapidly, right? And you can't walk outside and go get coffee or to the grocery store in New York without passing 7,000 people because it's fine. So common sense is going to grow rapidly there.
Yeah.
And then they're afraid to make them stay in New York. I don't understand that. It's not a punishment. It's like a safety thing.
Well, I think they wouldn't know how to keep them there, to be honest.
I mean, there's only so many tunnels in and out. You put a couple tanks at the end of them, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the city, right? It's not like it's the outlying areas, I guess. I don't know. Be like prison.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I know people are like, freedom, but man,
I know.
You wipe out a percentage of the population, then what do you got?
But it's also like if you don't have it and you're not carrying it, you want out. Like I want out.
Yeah, true.
I would have left long ago. Honestly, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to look at it too.
Go live in the woods.
Just can't have shipping plenty to New York lately.
Yeah, I bet.
I haven't paid attention to anything. If anything's going to different places.
Yeah, I guess I have.
And Ron to try something. Oh, God. You need a motorcycle helmet. They put tanks. There will be a war. I know, Frank. I'm just kidding. It's
just joking around.
It's just jokes, but it's like still safety. I don't know. I guess there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no way to do it really.
No.
Anything you do is political suicide at this point, and that's all they're worried about. They're not worried about anything else.
Yeah. So, David, do you get to go to the store, like the grocery store? How are they dealing with that? Is there rules?
Yeah. So, as I was telling you yesterday morning, we would only leave our house maybe twice a week, not sometimes even once a week, because it's too dangerous at the minute, and it's really bad. It's getting bad over here at the minute, and
he's been on the green consoles for months now.
Dude, so here, list them. God damn.
But yeah, at the minute, that's just that was brilliant. At the minute, when I go into my local grocery store, they'll have each aisle separated, and on the floor of the grocery store, they'll say, "Keep your social distance, be respectful of our staff." And then when you go up to the till, they won't even take the money off you. They've got a wee place you have to put it down, and then you have to step back.
Wow. Hey, Tap Peddler.
And a lot of places are getting, like that bulletproof type of glass to protect. That's and they're wearing gloves, and then you have to like step over. It would be like a black and yellow line, and you have to step over to give them money. And
Harry.
That's cool.
Harry, you made your famous. Harry Humpstone's here.
There he is. We stood in line outside waiting for the grocery store to open, and everyone's spaced apart. But once you get in there, you're touching everyone. Like it's just they should have let a certain amount of people in, maybe at a time. I don't know. It was kind of disgusting.
Well, and like my Walmart the other day, I went to the app where the juices are, like around the soda area. I went to get apple juice. There's 5 workers in that aisle working together, stacking the aisle. There was no possible way I could get around any of them without walking right. I mean, I literally had to stand right next to the guy and lean around him to get. It's like even Walmart employees are not being separated.
Right.
They're working side by side.
Yeah.
Like there's a local garage that I use I would use on the way home to try and get stuff for the house, and even that, all the shelves were cleared. People are still panic buying, and they were told not to do it because then people who are vulnerable and elderly people then suffer from that because then they can't get what they need. And even when I go up to the front door, it's one of those rotating doors. So whenever you go near it, the door will open, but you can't see who's around the corner. So I was walking up looking like that, walking up slowly, and then I'd seen someone come out and I had to stand on the right hand side, but you can't see around that corner until someone comes to the door, and you have a chance of clashing with somebody.
Wouldn't you pay to see Krillin like walking around right now over there like that, where it's like real? You don't know what. Yeah. His face is scary.
It'd be like one of those comedy movies about a spy where they like tiptoe around a corner.
I know, right? Pink Panther. Yeah.
What Peppy does, he's with him would be definitely worth a watch, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would, man. If he did that live, like, oh my God, his fear would be amazing.
He never does these things that you suggest for him. Damn it.
Can you? I saw one of the UK guys, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was, and I've not been able to find it since. But it was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on Instagram since this all started. He printed out a bulk roll of toilet paper off of like an online website, and he taped his whole window in his house, so it looked like he had stacks of toilet paper.
It sounds like something Steve Green would do. Was it him?
No, I don't know. It wasn't.
Okay.
It was someone that I recently discovered from one of the channels. It was hilarious. Who was it? They're probably in here. Which one of you guys did that? It was absolutely hilarious. I should have shared it so I could have saved it, but I didn't want to get killed. Could you imagine someone just bust in their house and try to steal it?
Mm-mm. No, people will get desperate and do shit like that, no doubt.
Hi, Derek, Top Header. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well.
Hey.
How's Scotland?
Yeah, Scotland, yeah.
Yeah, how's Scotland doing up there? I mean, is all 12 people safe?
I think they have crowded areas, dude.
No, they're very desolate, aren't they?
I think a lot of it is, but don't they have like?
I'm sure they have a city somewhere.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, they would have. We've got 2 big cities in Scotland. One's called Edinburgh, and the other one's Glasgow.
Yeah,
that's your 2 big cities would have up there.
Cool.
I wonder what how's the population like? Do you have any clue? Remote clue?
Well, I was over in Scotland last year, and we were in Glasgow, and it's everybody's walking past each other. Like you would get in London, everybody's walking past each other, very close. Very close.
It's not nearly as big as London, though, right?
Nearly, like I would say, Edinburgh's quite big.
Is it really?
Wow. Yeah, very big. Yeah, it's like a London. It's very upmarket, so it is.
Oh wow! I bet it's really pretty. The countryside over there.
It's very like over here.
Yeah.
It's very like over here. So there's a lot of family heritage between Scotland and Northern Ireland.
When are you going to take us to the countryside, David? Do you have
whenever all this goes over.
Okay,
I have planned to do that.
Do you have any video like backlogged of anything?
All 5 million of it. Oh, Gimbal's there too. Oh wow. It was even sunny today. Wow. Yeah, I've seen some pictures of like they have a lot of farmland. It seems right, a lot of tons of farmland, and there's some. I forget what we were doing. We were Google mapping something one time on one of our shows. You know how that gets.
I know. I'm like,
we're already in Scotland somehow, and there was like farms with like these lanes that looked like they were hundreds of miles long. Mm-hmm. They were amazing.
It's fairly hilly there, isn't it? Or is it flat?
In some places it can be hilly, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Scotland suffers in bad this week. They lost a cat.
Stu, you're good.
Yeah, it's brand Stu.
No. Yeah, so it's gonna be. I guess this is, like I said to you the other day, this is taking all the focus off of the Brexit crap, right?
Yeah, it is.
So that'll be so you'll go from this dilemma to that dilemma right after.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get out of this. Like, there's gonna be so much depression. I mean, so much. I see it in one of my kids already. He doesn't have a job now. He can't go work out. He can't train. That's all he does is work, train, and work out.
Have him live.
Oh God, no.
Or at least photograph. They know how to use phones.
Because I'm too controlling, but I'm having him do yard work. Next, he can tackle my garage. But it's like, it's just depressing when you have to like totally change what you're doing. So we're going to see a lot of issues, I think.
It is, man. Geography is not my thing, but I'm learning. I'm getting better thanks to the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good for something.
I still struggle with like calling UK and Europe and England. Like I can't.
Yeah.
And then they want to throw the Brexit deal in there, like, and just totally screw me all up.
Yeah, I never even asked anything about the Brexit. I was like, I don't even want to know.
And like I said, I just heard someone else was leaving the union the other day, or wants to leave. What is going on over there? It's getting crazy.
Wow. Texas has talked about it in the past.
They're going to join Mexico, right?
Oh, we're our own. I got an offer. Oh, I bet you Bobby pops in a second.
Bobby. Yeah, I'm sure they're just not reporting it yet, Michelle. That'll be they're probably saving that until after this is over, so they'll have stuff to talk about, and they'll sensationalize it. Mm-hmm. You know how the news is. Unfortunately, they'll glorify it and make it.
Hold on.
What?
Did it break?
She's got a sound machine over there.
That felt good.
What did you sell, Traci?
A dress. I'll take 25. I don't care. I'm taking, like, if it's even halfway reasonable, I'm taking it.
There he is.
There he is.
Rob, do you want that?
Bobby.
Look at Kent. He says North Mexico already.
It is. You're right. That's true. You doing okay, Krillin?
You want the link, Rob?
Oh, Traci. Oh, Krillin, you want to go international? You want to be famous in Ireland? Oh man, can you imagine that smile?
Yeah. I hope he has a sausage or something.
Have a laugh. Harry is. Look at Harry. Sure. Look at him. Look at him. Sure.
Have you ever seen him say no? Have you ever once?
Never seen him say no. It doesn't matter if it's Henry Epstein show or it doesn't matter. No. Harvey Weinstein.
Right, everybody get your seatbelt on.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And he's always like,
yeah. Right, 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You better be in the dungeon.
Oh, no. He's slow. He's got the.
We need a short story. Everybody wants to hear your story, Rob. Come on.
Yeah, you get on the phone with him and he's like, let me tell you a long story. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, I haven't heard those words. I was loading the car. Oh, sorry, Jen. I've only heard it a couple times today.
I never even turned my promotions or sales on at all last night.
It wouldn't have made a difference. No, it might have. Did you get rid of all your games? Thanks.
No, not all of them. There's some, like I made some.
Hey. You're international now, Rob.
Hi.
How you doing, guys?
Not bad.
Forget about it.
Now you can apologize to all the Irish people you offended.
Top of the morning to you.
There we
go. My guy next door, my Irishman, he wasn't too happy because he's got a lot, because everybody here, they have family back home, and they're all they said they've been very strict.
Yes, I was just saying about that, Rob. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
What did you just finish eating?
Well, I had those burgers. I told you I bought from. I just said I had a burger. It's
a Whopper.
Yeah. So what I did was I found.
Okay, listen to this short story. Tell them what you did.
What are you talking about? I look like shit, Georgine.
We all look like shit.
Are you talking about you or me? So, make the story short. I went to what was it? Burger King, and they have that special. And I know I feel so bad because everybody in the UK is like dying for fast food right now.
Yeah.
Kids are crying. People are, Anyway, so they have the special 2 sandwiches for 2 for $6. So I says, look, give me whatever it is. Give me 6 sandwiches altogether.
3 of those orders.
Yeah, 3 of those. I give her the 20. I know you busted my balls. I say I'm giving exact, but you know what I mean, Tommy. I gave it comes to $19 and something cents. I just threw her the 20. I says, look, I says, look, just keep the silver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the quarters, whatever the fuck it was. And I told him on the thing. I says, look, give me the 3 chicken sandwiches, but don't give me the spicy. Just give me the regular chicken sandwich. Okay, and they can't even hear you. It's like they're using 18th century technology or so whatever the fuck. Anyway, so they give me the sandwiches. So the first thing I do, I put the other some in the fridge, and then I take the others, I throw them in the microwave because I hear. I mean, look, this is not official advice from this channel. But I hear that if you microwave food, that it possibly could kill the coronavirus. If in case somebody was preparing the food and they had the corona. So hopefully that killed if there was any corona, if somebody breathed on it or something. So I put the other sandwiches in there. Then for the last 2 days, I've been eating those sandwiches. And that's it.
Reheating Burger King sandwiches.
Look.
Okay, how do they heat it up? Are they good?
The only thing is, when you eat microwave food, you got to be careful because it doesn't heat properly. It eats all weird. So you take a bite and it freaking burns you.
Yeah, hot bite.
Hi, Courtney. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Hi, Courtney.
Unfortunately, also, I'm suffering with kidney stones now.
Well,
So now I'm like, but it's not that bad because I can talk. If I can talk, then that means I'm not in bad shape. But I know I have it in my back when I go to the, you know what, I could see that it's not right. And I don't even know. I'm like, I got to call the doctor, but it's like, what am I going to do? I got to leave my specimen on the sidewalk and have him come and
just
pick it up?
call the teledoc. They can prescribe you some pills that'll help break it down or something.
No, I got to call Dr. Macaulay, the Irish doctor, because he's the doctor that tells you, look, you just got to have a few beers and then we'll pass through.
Okay. Macaulay Culkin.
No, Dr. Macaulay. And he's also I told you, he's the one that handles my, you know what's.
Yeah.
Very gently.
The best, yeah.
You know, Dr. Macaulay, he's good, but, you know.
Well, call him. What are you waiting for?
You know what it is? The guy he works in. The problem is I got to find out what days he's in. He's in the office usually 2 or 3 days, and then he's in the hospital 2 or 3 days. So, you know.
It's a phone.
I know.
Okay. You can do
that. But if I'm not in really bad shape, I don't want to call him up.
Okay.
Well, Dr. Macaulay's office.
You're going to wait till you are in bad shape to call him. Okay.
I've had this like 10 times already, so I know when I'm kind of getting there. Hold on.
Bobby, this is Dr. Macaulay. Are you having problems with little Bobby? Does little Bobby have pain, Bobby?
He's busting your balls.
If I had kidney stones, man, if you had kidney stones, you wouldn't be busting my balls.
Bobby, little Bobby's just like the rest of you. He needs a rest. You can't yank on him daily.
No, actually, he said that's good for you. He's like, oh, that's good. You're doing it good. Like, all right, you say so.
Keep things moving.
It's working fine and keep going. I don't know, that's what he's a urologist.
Jesus.
But he's old school. I like the old school guys. You know, the guys you could say, you know.
Yeah, they still wear a suit to work.
Yeah, of course.
You could sell them a suit. That's why you like them.
Bobby, those aren't kidney stones. That's actually a heart attack coming from the Burger King. You need to get in the ER immediately. Oh,
okay, Carl, I see that. Yeah, see, I'm not surprised to see that. Yeah, I was just saying about people being silly about the place. Yeah, that's what will happen. That's our police force.
You said the PSNA.
PSNA is your police. What does that stand for?
Police Service Northern Ireland.
Okay.
And then what they do, I couldn't. At the door, some loony to son of a bitch.
There's always one or two, Rob.
Meanwhile, they're at your door too, knocking on the door, spreading the virus.
Well, I'm down in the basement, so they can knock all they want on the friggin' door.
Is anybody coming into your thrift shop there, or whatever you call it, like the owners? Is it just you that comes in? Yeah.
Thank God. The owner, she's home. She's got 3 kids, and she's got her boyfriend. They're home. And you know, it's funny because I even asked the manager of the bar, the Irish bar next door, and she hasn't even been there. And I was like, no, because what they do is they open between 4 and 8 just for takeout. But of course, while people are there for takeout, they make them fucking cocktails, obviously. Yeah. So it's busy there between 4 and 8 for cocktails, obvious. Because I see people driving in the back because, you know.
So takeout, they still got to go inside and get it and then take it out?
I know, it seems kind of weird, right? It's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, so everybody's piled up in a clump at the bar waiting for takeout.
Nah, there ain't. I mean, there's maybe 5 or 6 cars out in the parking lot, but not packed jam like when they have a bar, like a band or something. But it's you know, there's still. Are you going over there to get your plate? Nah, I ain't going over there because they don't understand. Oh, they don't. After people start drinking, they don't understand social distancing. It's like, look. Stand over there. What the fuck? What's the matter? You know what I mean? People get like offended.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna do another Irish hat. Not an insult, but I'm gonna teach you something. There's something called an Irish exit. Okay.
What does that mean?
What an Irish exit is, because I didn't know what the fuck it meant.
I know.
Irish exit means you just run out the back door without telling nobody.
So they say that in YouTube a lot because, like, that's how I leave a chat. I don't say goodbye. I just leave.
Is that a term in Irish exit? An Irish exit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because I asked my friend. I says, "What do you talk?" I says, "Why?" My friend from Northern, that Rachel. I asked her, "Hey, Rachel." Right. I asked her. So, and she says, because then if people said, "Hey guys, take care, I'm leaving," nobody would leave because they would just say, "No, you have to have one for the road.
Mhm.
You can't leave without one for the road." And then now everybody has one for the fucking road. Then you turn around and it's 4 a.m. and then people have to be like, "I got to go to work tomorrow." So that's why when they leave, it's just shoo out the back door, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So that
It would be better if they did like Sonic and like took it to your car so no one even got out. Like
a lot of the restaurants are doing that here.
That would be better.
Yeah.
Uber Eats.
Yeah,
But they're mostly suggesting just delivery though.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, delivery. I think I was touched on that yesterday. That's what they do over here. Just delivery to your door, and then the note stay back.
Yeah.
But did you hear Nick Hills the other day? He had a delivery and the guy was standing at the door waiting.
Right there, yes.
Like, what?
Well, at least it's one guy. It's not like 6.
Oh, you don't want to sign? Like the guy was like offended or something. You don't have to. Like idiot. Like leave it.
Yeah, they're asking me when I went to Petco. It's people. I don't know. It's a pet, like a huge pet food store and whatever the fuck they got. I'm sure in UK, all over the world, they probably have you buy something and then they want you to punch your number in for points. You have that, David?
Oh, yes, Nectar points. Nectar points.
Yeah,
they advertise on eBay quite a lot when you buy stuff.
Yeah, well, but I'm saying when you go to a retail store, a big box store, or whatever, big store, they say, "Oh, put your number in the keypad for your points." And the woman's there putting in. I says, "I ain't touching that shit."
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you need those finger condoms. Oh,
those finger. Yeah, exactly. So I just put the money on the counter and then I just ran out the door. I says, "Goodbye."
Yeah.
I says, "I'm not putting my finger." But even if I had, I was talking to my mother last night, and she was saying that, because she's been obviously like most people been online all fucking day, and she's like, the best thing to do is you walk around with one glove, and keep one hand that you're doing, like if you have to go in your wallet or something, whatever it is, get your keys, and then use the other hand just to open door handles or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, we're just reading. Half the stuff we read, then next month.
You have to think about every move you make, and it sucks.
Yeah. See, there you go. There's Carl. Carl's not too far away from me, Rob. But we used to have the points here, but now it just was brought in not so long ago where you can scan now as well, so you don't have to touch. You can just scan. It's not too far away from me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Oh, punch your numbers in.
This will just be a way they get you to put a barcode in your wrist or something.
Hi, Lisa, or Lisa and Rob, whoever's there, if you're both there. Thanks for joining. Hope you're well.
But now, this is an eBay-related question. If you were ordering, let's say you had to order some kind of staple. Like, let's say your store is out of soap, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna go on eBay and pay that overinflated price for some pump soap just because I can't get it, or I don't want to go into a store. Now, when you get a package, how do you open it up right away, or do you wipe it down? What do you suggest?
Well, the best thing we do is we open up straight away, and don't touch the contents with your hands. Just tip it out, and it sort of lands on your floor, and then take the box out, but don't use your hand for the door handle. Use your elbow.
Yeah.
And then your back door open, so you don't have to use your hand to close the door again, and then wash your hands.
Yeah. But yeah, so then inside, but like the package inside, you wipe that. Like, let's say if it's a roll of toilet paper or a roll of
toilet,
a roll of whatever in the package. So now it comes out of the package. I should wipe down the outside with the. Because I don't know how long does it last. If somebody who's working, because that's the thing. I'm sure you've read, Tommy. Amazon in Staten Island went on strike. You saw that, right?
No, I didn't. But you told us they were going to. Did they actually do it?
Yeah, and the one guy who organized it, guess what? He got fired.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there's going to be
a union, so they really can't go on strike. It's like job abandonment.
Exactly. So the guy, they fired him. And they're I don't know. Obviously, look, we don't know the whole story. That you're just reading bits and pieces.
See what
because the guy,
Rob?
What's up?
What's that?
You take what I was telling you there, Rob. You just open it right away. You don't clean the box. You just open it right away, just as I was telling you there.
Oh, I see. Because you're opening it outside.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
Okay. That makes more sense. You just open it up outside. I ripped mine open with my teeth. Oh, that's very nice, Patty. such a lady. Classy lady.
God.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one, Krillin. That was the best.
I can't find my charger, so now at least I got my long charger. So this son of a bitch. This sucks, man. I know people are sick of hearing about this, but literally like a couple of miles from me is like the epicenter of the planet. So it's like
it's disturbing.
You have friends who work in those hospitals. It's like, but the funny thing is, I told you I talked to Heavy Leslie yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So her son-in-law worked at that Elmhurst Hospital in Queens. The one that looks like it's a war scene where people are lined up around the block. And she says he's got no symptoms, but he's positive. If there was any virus on
well, I'm sure it's just like anything else in this world, like we've talked about. Every body is going to have a different reaction to anything that you get. Cancer, flu, pneumonia. No two people respond the same to anything, right? So I don't see how Corona could be any different, honestly. I mean, that's just common sense, really. You could have people that just get it and never know, and people that get it and die, unfortunately. And
well, we all know people like that. Like anything with the flu or anything. Like when I get the flu, I get sick as hell, and then I have friends, they get the flu and it's over and done. It's just how it is.
Like I don't get little colds. Like I usually get like one really nasty one a year, and that's it for the year.
Yeah,
and I'll have a few days throughout the year where I feel like blah, but I'll never. Some people get sick 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year.
Yeah, that's
and I don't. Fortunately, I don't get that. But so everyone's
once time you're supposed to blow it out.
Yeah, you have a blowout, Bobby.
Blowout.
Blow it out. Dr. Macaulay wants a good blowout, he said.
Yeah, Dr. Macaulay. I met him from Dr. Ralph. Dr. Ralph.
How is this not a TV show, right? Dr. Ralph.
No, I told you, because when you work in the restaurant and you're like, because there's no health. So you guys in UK, you have national health insurance, NHS.
Yeah.
In America, it's you figure it out on your own. You know what I mean? You have to know somebody. You have to either have a really good job, or you have to know how to work the system.
You barter.
If you don't, you're just a regular guy. You're fucked.
You trade drinks at O'Malley's for a colonoscopy on the backside.
Yeah, that's how it works. And I'm not joking. And people in the UK, like, if you get sick in America, I mean, I love my country. America's great, but it's the worst healthcare system in the world.
But they don't want you. They want you to think that everyone else's healthcare. They talk so much crap on socialized healthcare.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, people, if you knew how many people are bankrupt every year, like you go into the hospital for one day, they think nothing of giving you a bill for $20,000. They'll just send you the bill. Here's your bill. And what are you going to do?
Oh, yeah. It's not like it's not like they give you a running tally on your IV machine of your bill or anything. There's it's just you get this monster bill and try and fight them. What are you going to do? It's like eBay's invoice. It's like trying to read eBay's invoice.
Yeah.
That's the funny. But here's the thing: is this? I don't know if you ever been. I'm sure you've been to those newer corporate urgent cares that they've opened up.
Knock in a box.
Oh God! Don't do that for emergency. No.
Yeah, but at least the good part is when you go in there, they're like, oh, by the way, I want to let you know that's $40 for that test. That test is $50. They tell you everything.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yes,
they sent
me. Well, the one. All right.
They
in my
experience, for $27,000 for one MRI. $27,000, not $2,700.
Well,
and they did it badly. We had to go to the trauma center and have it done correctly. Well, so no, they don't.
Our urgent cares do not have MRIs. They don't.
Well, this was the emergency kind, not like the clinic.
Well, that's a hospital. That's not an urgent care. That's a hospital. What I'm talking about,
you're talking about
the
doctor. Yeah. Okay.
So what they do is,
they do. They're very good about that.
Yeah, the most they have, they'll give you an X-ray, an EKG. They'll give you the blood test. They'll take your blood. Yes. That's what. So what happens is when you work in the restaurant, and you tell your boss, I'm sick. He says, go to Dr. Ralph. And then you go see Dr. Ralph, And then if you're lucky, he won't give you a check. No check. He'll say, does this, one of these here. You see this here? It goes like this. Can you see that?
What's that? No, we can't see it.
Take the message off the screen, David, for a second.
Go like this. Say that. You go like this.
Right.
That means on the arm.
Yeah, got you.
That means you owe him like a Jameson later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you just have to take care. Look, what that is. I mean, look, that means
you'll be there for him.
Really feeling rocking the Lacoste today.
If Dr. Ralph asked me to do anything, I would do anything for him.
Mm-hmm.
Of all fucking people in this world.
Yeah.
If he asked me, look, I need you to help me with something.
Lacoste on because he can wipe his face with it without touching his face.
Well, at least I'm not gonna go resell like Tommy. He wears his polo. He wears his stuff from TJ Maxx with the polo logos, and then it's like
it still has a tag.
That's quality control, buddy.
Says polo across the chest with a tag hanging out the neck.
I've only wore 2. I stopped because they itch.
He tucks the tag in. Stop saying it's hanging out.
I don't do it anymore. I haven't done it in a while. It was because a lot of times I buy stuff for me and I don't like the way it looks or feels, and then I'll just sell it. Mm-hmm. So that's why I generally sell my size so I can.
Yeah.
Or if something don't sell, I'll keep it. Yeah. Yeah.
Stop rubbing it in, Shazad, okay?
There you go, Krillin.
Dr. Ralph, he's not a Fanuc.
He's not a what?
Dr. Ralph? No, he's not like that.
Well, he's not a what?
Actually, believe it or not, one of the waitresses that was working, we had this girl. She was like that, some exotic mix. She was from Hawaii, but her father was British and the mother was like Vietnamese. So she had this like real exotic look. So everybody was always like, like, hey, like, they're trying to figure out, hot chicks, like, where are you from? Like, where's you, she's, 18, 19 years old. And then one day, Dr. Ralph came in, he had a few wines, and he was like, come on, sit on my lap. I was like, oh, shit.
What did you call him? A Fanuc? Is that what did you call him?
A Fanuc.
What's a Fanuc?
Fanuc is like, I don't want to get this guy in more trouble over here.
Okay. All right.
Tracy, there's a message for you from Andre.
Tracy?
No, the answer's no still. But nice try. If I were going to, now would be the time for sure.
Zahir knew what that was, huh? Zahir knew what that was.
Tracy, you know what you got to do?
Hold on. Shazad has a 15,000 ceiling now. Like the chart just keeps showing in bigger numbers. It's incredible. I'm sorry. What did I do?
Oh, hey, Tracy, you know what you got to do? You got to find a woman on the internet that looks a little bit like you, and then just do one of those head shop off jobs, and then send those pictures out. So
I'm good.
Yeah, I never heard of it here, but I don't like.
I don't need to lead him on.
Here you go. Stop bothering me.
I sent him a bikini shot once, and he wasn't pleased with it, so I don't know what to do. It was a bikini shot of a dude.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy. He doesn't like the dudes in bikinis, I guess. I don't know. You've got several in the chat, I think, Andrew.
Oh, man.
I think Andrew's looking the wrong way.
Who's many Pearl Frankie finds? I'm behind.
Andrew, I've got the perfect future wife for you. Her name's Rosie.
Rosie O'Kelly.
Yes. Look her up.
Who's Minnie Pearl? Frankie finds
Pearl. What?
Minnie Pearl. She said Minnie Pearl.
Oh, Minnie Pearl was the one. Was it Hee Haw? It was a show called Hee Haw, and she wore a hat and it had a tag on it. She always left her tag hanging off the side of her hat.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, you're too young.
All right,
Tommy. You know who's pretty hot from back in the day that I've been watching like TV shows and like clips on whatever it was. Remember that chick from Police Academy, that blonde?
Click on that one, Andrew.
I don't remember anyone.
You didn't love that movie, Police Academy?
I watched them all, but I was at that time I was a little bit younger, and all I was just so into the guy that did the voice box stuff, man.
Yeah, he was good.
Like that dude was amazing.
What was his name?
It was like Withers. No, what was his name? I can't remember. Didn't he die recently or something?
I don't know.
I can't remember, but man, that guy.
How old are you?
Who, me? 43.
David,
Oh,
how old are you?
Oh, me? I'll be 30 in May.
30 what?
Just 30. I'm
The
29.
big-
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You're
wow.
young, that's why.
Gimbal.
You're only
Poor
30,
Gimbal.
that's
I thought
why.
I
So you're not going to know
commented-
these movies.
thought I'd comment to break up the Sea of Blue. Oh, poor Gimbal.
It all looks the same to me. I'm in the stream.
Yeah, we can't see it on this side. Don't worry,
I
Gimbal. You
can't even
look
type.
like everybody else on this side.
I don't like using my laptop for lives. I don't like it at all.
I like it better. You're not echoing.
I was echoing on the laptop the other day.
I
It
think
was
that was
Rob.
Rob.
It was Rob. I
think
guarantee you. Okay.
I think it was Rob watching 4 or 5 YouTube channels, and he just didn't want to admit it.
What?
Yeah.
Me,
Not
Rob?
you.
Or the other guy?
Couple
Rob?
figures,
No,
Rob.
Lisa's
That's
Rob.
the thing. Oh, because Lisa's Rob, the other guy
Yeah.
Rob, this
That's
guy
why he
Rob.
wouldn't mute anybody there to make sure who it was. He wouldn't try and figure out who it was.
I know.
Yes, Wendy, I am.
Yeah, you're a young guy, man. You've been doing this for what? So you started doing this at like 25 years old? Oh, man, you're a young kid.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I started this when I was 25, yeah.
You do it more for fun, though, David. It seems you don't really. You
I
don't
always
stress
tell people,
about it.
I always tell people, see, reselling, it's not, don't treat it as a business. It's just a hobby on the side. That's all it is.
You
And
just
yes,
do
it's a bit of fun, and I like supporting friends. That's all it is. Yeah, you got it right there. Yeah, that's all it's about. Mhm.
It seems like you're just trying to test the waters and stuff like that to see if you ever did want to do it, what you would enjoy doing or something. That's what I get, the vibe I get, because you try different things, and
I do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
so
Now,
that's
here's a very important question. I'm sorry.
all right. Go ahead, Bobby. Anything for you?
This is a very important question. Now, David, when you want to go to the island of Great Britain, okay,
Mhm.
is there a ferry you could take, or it's got to be a boat?
Yes.
Or
Yes, it could
a
be ferry or airplane.
well, but a plane, of course, you can take a plane anywhere. But a ferry.
Yeah.
So all right, because how long is? Because I try to look on the map. It looks too long for a bridge.
Uh-huh.
So it's a ferry.
Ferry, yes, there's 2 ferries go out, yep.
Okay.
Why didn't you
And
ask
that
me this question?
How long of a ride? How long of a ferry ride is that?
It's normally about an hour and a half. From here to Scotland,
that's
it's an hour and a half.
wow,
And
that's
then
not
from here
bad.
to Manchester, it's an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
And an airplane flight, it is between 30 to 40 minutes.
Well, yeah, and that's just going up and down. Like there's literally, it's a time sink to fly, I would think, because they have to the patterns they have to go just to take off and land. They're going so far out of the way. Because how many miles is that from to land to like Manchester?
Oh,
It can't be that far. An hour and a half. It can't be more like 10 miles, or if
yeah,
that's
about that, roughly, yes. Mm-hmm.
a
about
10-hour plane flight. Is it like a crop duster? Do you sit on the wing or like?
That's your new word for the month. Crop dust.
They just have a rope hanging. They fly by, you grab a rope, and
Yeah, that
swing.
seems like such a waste of taking they can't be like full-size planes. They have to be smaller planes, right?
Smaller planes. Mm-hmm. Smaller planes.
Do you have to start them with the prop when you get in? Like,
I let
Everyone gives it a running start. They just push and jump in.
Leslie start up for me, sort of.
Yeah, heavy Leslie.
Were people talking about a heavy Leslie?
huh?
You're a girl. Yeah, you're a girl.
You're
We weren't
My
talking
girl.
about
No. So let me another question. Yeah, but let me ask you too. Okay, so ferry from Belfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're saying takes north. Yep.
Okay, Dublin's the biggest city, right, in Ireland?
Dublin is in Republic of Ireland, and then Belfast would be the biggest city in Northern Ireland.
I learned something new.
It gets more confusing as we go.
I know.
I'm tired of
I'm
learning.
always like cautious because I don't know. I know there's like bombings and wars and stuff, so I don't know which one's which.
I kind of want to just get like full sleeve tattoos of the globe, so parts of the globe, so I can always look.
Now, does Northern Ireland is like the South? Do they get along, the two Irelands?
Yes, especially at a time like this, what's going on, they have to work together, you know.
Yeah, well, now everybody's getting along. So
Mhm.
Yes,
Everybody wants
For now.
Yeah. Mhm.
even North Korea is buying Big Macs right now, right? They're like, all cool.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. So then, what about? But one of them always had trouble with England. There was always which one is that?
No, they
Yeah.
have trouble with Andrew, not England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wales, just Wrexham.
Yeah.
Now, a quick question too is this: is the ferry you take? It's a full size ferry where you drive on the ferry.
Yes.
Not like because not some little ferry, some little riverboat.
No.
We have one of them that goes.
So because I remember, if you take a plane, then you're not obviously you don't have your car with you. So if you take the regular ferry, now when you leave and you end up in whatever
Scotland
Glasgow,
or Manchester,
I don't even know which size of it. Where do you end up, Glasgow or somewhere like that? No, that's on the other side.
That's right there. Yeah.
Okay.
It's there. Okay. So I know they got two big cities there, Glasgow and Edinburgh. I know one is on the other side, one is on this,
That's right.
side.
Mm-hmm.
So then you just take it, you just get off, and then
Yeah, if you're going to Scotland, what happens is off the boat, there's a place called Stranraer, and it's just a port, and then you just drive off, and then you go up the side of this mountain, and then that takes you all the way up towards Inverness and Glasgow. I was there last year. That's just how I know myself. I was in Edinburgh last year with the family.
Oh, that's nice. Did you,
So
we watch the Highland Games?
Now you guys can travel all around there without we have to have like a passport and stuff to even go to Canada or whatever.
Yeah.
You guys can just travel with just your normal documentation, or just a license or whatever.
Yes, but also as well, there is some places that you will need your passport. So if you were going over to England, you would need your passport and stuff. But yes, you can do that.
Wait, you need a passport to go to England?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same, but from
It's more common for every other country to have passports than it is.
Yeah,
here.
but that's the same country though.
Yeah,
No.
But England,
what Tracy said is right. Yeah, that's right.
It's just such a normal thing. I think you just do it when you get your driver's license or before.
Let me give you some geographical education, Krillin. England is no longer part of the European Union.
No. But you're missing the point. Northern Ireland is the UK.
Okay, but England is not.
What do you mean England is not?
Has he not heard of Brexit yet?
Bro, are you gonna tell? Are you stunad? England is not in the UK. England is the UK. England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland are the United Kingdom. There's one country.
Oh, all right, whatever.
They all have the same. They have a queen. They
I
have
thought it was like a divorce or something.
From Europe. That's what the problem is. The Republic of Ireland, which he shares the island with, they're a part of the European Union. They're not part of the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
See,
they don't have a queen. There's no queen there.
Where?
He has a queen, like Queen Elizabeth. David.
There's probably queens there. We just haven't seen them yet. They don't have YouTube channels.
And even technically speaking, Australia and Canada are still part of they still have the queen too.
You need to simmer down, Bobby. You're gonna bust a stone out.
Well, Tommy was just telling me that England is not in the UK, and I'm like, what?
I got him going though. That's all I care about.
I'm just waiting for his kidney to bust.
I know. I was trying to get.
That's like saying Long Island's not in New York.
Oh, well, that's a whole different world. We won't even talk about that cesspool out there.
That's right, Gimbal. Yes.
You don't.
So you can have that or your photo ID and driving license. Yes.
Yeah. So that you don't need. You can go anywhere in the UK pretty much with just your license. Okay.
But if you hop over to Europe, you need a passport.
You need a passport. Yep, you do. And you need a European health card. You need a European health card as well. You pay for that. So if anything happens over there, when the money you pay for European health card covers you to use their health care. If anything happens to you over there.
What? So you can buy like a rental healthcare kind of like.
It's just like a health card. It's like a card, just European health card, and you pay for it on the internet.
So it's like buying a SIM card for a couple of days for your phone. Yeah. Like you can buy healthcare for like how much is that? Like £9 a day or whatever. What? That is awesome. That is cool. We don't have anything like that.
Go. So here says you're godlike, Rob. There we go. Must be doing something.
At least now I got some respect. Thanks, Zahir. I got a little respect.
It's just that I know, right?
That's exactly it, Cesar. Yeah.
No, because I mean, Tommy. But you don't needing a passport to go from Northern Ireland to England is like needing a passport to go from New Jersey to Delaware.
Oh, I know, but I thought they would. I don't know. I mean, some things are weird over there. I mean, they let Andrew walk around over there.
Yes, you don't. You can have your passport if you want, but yes, you can still go down. See that comment there, left here, Rob? That answers your question.
Wow, that's awesome. So for 11, he said 11 pounds for a health card. Now, is that as long as you're there, or just per day, or how's that work?
Yes, so that card will cover you from when you land and then until your last day, and then that's it.
For like 11 pounds, that is amazing.
Yeah,
I know.
Man.
Yeah, Carl said there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
but don't tell that to Todd, the silver hair stacker, because like remember he went to like and, yeah, he got him like $400 for a good.
Yeah.
You could roll insurance on a car for like probably £10, and he paid $400 for a blown tire.
Exactly.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. If you're in England and something happens to you and you get whatever it is, even if you're not, you're American and you don't have shit, they're not going to give you some bill for like $10,000 like here. Not like that.
No,
they don't do that. They don't.
Over here, if you have a big bill, you're better off just letting it go to collections and then making a deal with them. Honestly.
Yeah, Dave. We don't even want to explain what people have to do. Then you got to go get an off the books job, and then you have to. It's so convoluted. Then you have to put everything in your parents' name or in your kid's name or your. You don't even want to know what people have to go through if you get sick in here. It's like,
Yeah,
it's really fucked up.
Terrible. It is terrible.
Well, everybody, I think I'll wrap this up, and I don't want to keep coming Traci any longer. Sorry for keeping you back.
Oh, we're fine. We're just getting Krillin going is worth the day.
I'm sorry. I know we want to talk about garage sales, and then now we're talking.
No, that was like perfect because doesn't everyone just want to like get up and do some jumping jacks and start working or something? Like,
yeah, people got to get tired of hearing about like reselling after a while. I think, right?
I'm tired of it reselling. Yeah.
So can we ask you, what do you do reselling wise? I mean, obviously you're not sourcing, David. Clearly.
Everywhere's closed down, Rob. Everywhere. I can't do anything at the minute. No. So what I've done is I've built up a reserve in my PayPal for online purchases. So for packaging, I've set money aside to buy packaging, and then I've put money aside for when I go back to the auction. So when all this is over, I'm ready to go again.
But you're selling. But my point is, how are you doing with your sales?
No, death piles don't exist for me, Rob. I only do this part time.
It's a hobby almost.
It's just a hobby, Rob. It's not as a business. I just do it, like Tommy says, just for an interest. That's all it is.
He doesn't have a basement full of stuff or anything.
I'd be thrown out of the house with it.
You don't have a heavy Leslie on the side.
He has a very nice job. He just does it for fun.
But is it just me? I mean, you can be honest with us. We never get upset with you. We love you. Do you guys like talk amongst yourselves, people from UK and other countries? Yeah. Because it seems like only the American people like me and Chernock and all these other people have like garages full of like mountains, and nobody's I ever see from other countries seem to have this.
You don't ever watch Nick and Andrea? Nick's got a whole law full.
Okay, Nick. He's got, but it's pretty organized.
I think Zahir's got quite a bit. He just refused to list it.
I think
he just doesn't show it.
I think Nick could be totally different than we think, like his backlog and stuff, because you just see Nick and you see someone that seems very organized. He has to have a horrible mess somewhere. Just horrible.
I don't think his wife would let him.
Yeah. You haven't been watching. Clearly, haven't been watching sourcing videos out of his loft lately.
I haven't watched any of those. Okay, well there you go. I haven't.
But yes, Rob, to answer your question, Rob.
I like
to answer your question, Rob. At the minute, my last sale was on Facebook Marketplace. It was a camera lot, which I bought off at an auction, and I'm actually glad that it did because then all this came about not long afterwards, and it sold it for £30, and I paid only £14 for it, and that was Facebook Marketplace. But that was the last time that I sold anything. I have nothing now. That's everything.
Oh no! So you have no merch, no eBay. You have no merchandise.
No, because everywhere's closed now. I've got nothing.
We got him trapped. Yeah, but
it just sounds crazy. It just sounds like alien that you're like, oh, you have nothing listed. Like you don't have like.
He do it. Yeah, he does it. He buys, sells it, and then buys more and sells it and buys more. And so he doesn't buy and never going. But Andrew Monumental, he's got a load of crap.
Okay.
I've seen Tap Peddler. Yeah. I've seen his, like, he had a storage building. I don't think he does anymore. Does he have a storage building anymore? I'm not sure.
Well, everybody, I'm going to head on here. Thanks very much, everybody, for being here. We appreciate it. I've put Tommy and Tracy's channel link in the description below this video, so make sure you go over and subscribe to him. Really nice people and good friends of mine, and you really enjoy their late night show. It's really worth a watch if you want to give up, especially in times like this. It's very important that we all stick together and support each other and stuff. That's
we do geography every Thursday night.
We do geography every Thursday night, and then a couple of days before that, we meet Heavy Leslie with Rob as well.
Yeah. Okay. Rob is like our dessert on the show. Okay, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thanks very much for being here. We appreciate it. See you all again.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.